it comes to building their strategy for their CRM, it really needs to be about how do we build a pipeline? How do we transition from an Excel sheet or even a notebook or even whatever's, a disjointed framework, right? To how do we build an ongoing pipeline for the next 3 to 5 years? Because that's how your sales are going to come in. That's
Yeah.
what the new paradigm looks like.
So, well, I think, and maybe Robin, you can get into this because you brought this up before. And I know we've talked about marketing automation, but I don't think as heavily in terms of the scope of the CRM. But if you're talking about kind of building out a pipeline, so to speak, and um, there's a lot of advantages of having those systems, those different pipeline stages working together, right, with your automation system and your CRM. So maybe we could get a bit into like, when you're building your pipeline or enhancing your pipeline.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just thinking of the conversations that Chris and Jen and I are all in, and when we're talking about the visibility of the pipeline, there's also the conversation. Well, if I can see where a lead is within that stage, what's the action? What's going to happen? Because if you're still relying on a manual effort from your sales team to remember that when a lead reaches a particular stage, they then have to pick up the phone or reach out via an email, that's still really a really heavy burden on the sales team. And we know that that's not going to happen, or many times it's not going to happen. And that's a perfect way for a marketing automation tool, which will integrate where we have that visibility. You've got these leads that might drop off at a particular stage, and in comes the marketing automation platform to go ahead and say, oh, these are all your leads are at this stage. We haven't heard from them in X amount of time. Let's get this really personalized communication coming from that salesperson that goes out and reaches them and tries to re-engage them.